Well, hello, everybody. This is me, Ahmed, with Ahmed's Entertainment. And today, my episode's about Kazuha's fan. And I interviewed a gentleman that he is responsible for the Kazuha's fans page, Facebook page, which is Henry, and another fan, which is Tommy. And we have a third gentleman, Mr. Derek. Derek, glad to have you on my show.
Glad to be here, Ahmed. Happy to be here. How's everybody doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well, doing well.
Yes. Anything new, Derek, in life?
Yeah, same old, same old. Working a job out of a tool and die place. We make a lot of different things that I can't keep track of or begin to articulate. So, but yeah, I help keep the machines running and keep everything from grinding to a terrible halt.
Yeah.
I'll try to.
Right. Well, let me tell you this. You've been attending lots of Kazuha's events during quarantine, correct?
That's correct.
If you could tell me all about it.
I can try. There's been a lot of giveaways. Great community, all very friendly, welcoming people. Not a bad apple in the bunch, I'll say that.
Right.
Oh, go ahead.
No, Derek. You're the guest. You should talk. Yeah, more.
Well, I can. It's just kind of needed a little bit of a direction.
So I've been attending Kazuha's meeting as well on YouTube and a little bit of the gaming, which is I am not really not interested. I'm interested in seeing her, but not interested in people playing video games in front of me. I mean, I play video games in general, like on my own style. I show people what I am talking about, but you playing the game and just talking, I mean, it's a hangout. It's quite nice of you to do that, but it's not my kind of thing. My kind of thing is when you are gathering your fans and you are doing this community. So for example, I mean, I have my postcard right here, right there. So if you see it, you attend this event. What do you think about this event?
I liked it. It shows me, or it showed off a little bit of what it is, or like Japanese culture and how some of the food is made. I saw, is it the little, what do they call them? The little rice ball snacks. Those look pretty good. I can't remember technical terms to save my life, so pardon me.
No, that's okay. That is fine.
But I thought overall it was an interesting event, and getting to hear Kazuha sing is always a treat. So there we go.
What is your favorite song for Kazha band?
Oh, that would have to be, if I had to pick an absolute favorite, probably Fight No More.
I see that all the time at the chat. Fight no more, fight no more, fight no more. But I don't know what album is it in the Kazuha band. Is it the third album, right? The new album from her?
Yes, the third one.
Okay. Because I like the first one, Evolution. Like I know like bands, when they come up with their first album or like a first encore way that they do, it makes the first album makes it the treasure for me, because when I hear the songs, it's better, like, because they started how, when you hear it a lot. So, I requested a song from her because I like the first album, The Evolution. And I told her that I want to sing a song, your songs, in my birthday, which is coming next month. And I'm kind of excited to go and, to sing one of her songs. It makes me an honor to do songs. Like, for example, like covers. If you like hear her covers and all that, her covers is based on the 80s. What is your favorite when she does a cover band?
Oh, I gotta say, and again, the name of the song escapes me. I think it was, what was it? It was Anime Detour here in Minnesota the last time they were there. And best way I can describe it is another person that was there that she and the rest of them are familiar with is Samurai Dan, and she said she can match this song very, very well. And after hearing her do that, I agree completely. Her voice is something else.
Yeah. Well,
I'm sorry, I can't remember the name of the song. I think it was something by Bon Jovi, I want to say.
You're talking about It's My Life. So there's a songs that she does, like Journey, Don't Stop
That
Believe
was
It.
it.
Yeah, okay. I know you're not more of a 90s kid. I get it.
No, the stuff from the 80s is a lot of what my parents listened to. So
Okay.
it's songs I've heard forever, but I may not necessarily know the name to.
That's okay. That's okay. Well, at least that you enjoyed it. That's the important thing. Like, yeah. And honestly, like I said, that she is a really good friend and a good entertainer. Like, she's passionate at what she does. And when I love when the community comes in, like on a day basis, to go and because it doesn't matter to me, even though, like, last week I had to leave and then she called my name, and I told her, don't worry about it. It's fine.
Yep.
It's a gift. It's no big deal. Like, if you have it, I'll buy it. It won't bother to me. So, like, yeah. Well, and I know you won, correct?
Yeah, I did. I've been
Yeah.
trying to get a mask for quite a while, actually.
Yeah. I was gonna go get the second one, but that's fine. It doesn't like that mask that she gave me was really good. And speaking of which, like, this cover, it's really cool. Like, I like that picture. Don't you agree, Derek? See, look at that.
I do. I do. With the wings and the almost, I guess it would be grayscale, but there's just I want to say gothic, but I don't. Maybe that would fit. But there's a gothic kind of charm to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, correct. And, like, I like the style of your room, by the way, just to, make sure. I wish I could do that in my background here.
It's back there. I'll say this: it's not as great as it looks. I'm a bit of a controlled chaos pack rat, so
Right.
But no, the configuration I have it in now is much better than it was. Shift about and work, but anyway, yeah, you said Kazuha is a great friend and a great entertainer. I agree. She's very kind, very sweet, and has one hell of a voice, if I'm honest.
Right. If you would see me sing, I don't know about myself, but I'm, the song Journey, Don't Stop Believe It. When I saw her singing it, she's the one that taught me singing that song actually. And then I was just hearing it from ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs. And then when I go like do like I love to do karaoke a lot.
Hmm.
And karaoke is like my passion, but right now I'm stopping because of we have Ramadan coming next week. Yeah, and then we're not gonna yeah, I'm gonna stop until May 12 or 13 will be done. So I'll be back on my karaoke gig and all that fun stuff if I have time. We don't know yet because seriously, because when the pandemic is gonna be over, so we'll be back to our normal lives and so on and so forward.
I hope it's soon. I mean,
Yeah.
I know I'm preaching to the choir here, and it's probably been said at this point ad nauseum, but I hope this COVID finally bites it. Oh
Yeah.
man.
Did you get vaccinated, by the way?
No, I need to look into that actually.
Okay.
I know they've opened it up. It's just gotta get in for that, gotta find a place and then a
Mm-hmm.
time and all that. But I will definitely have to look into that. But I think we, at the very least, we've entered the light at the end of the tunnel phase, at the very least.
Right.
At least that's what I like to hope.
Well, my hope is that she get her and the band, especially Hideki and Futo.
Mm.
I just met him 2 years ago at NDK when they I don't know the word. We're not going to say replace, but he's the drummer for the
Yep.
band as well,
Hmm.
and he's not much of a talker. Hideki is not. He's trying to learn the English. I know, like I am,
Hmm.
because English is my second language as well too. Because
Mm.
yeah. But it's fun really talking to him a lot.
He or I met them at Detour and actually sat and had breakfast with them, and I can
Oh,
say as much
nice.
of the same. That yeah, Futa, he didn't say much, but I did kind of empathize because yeah, I didn't speak a whole lot, or I spoke no Japanese at that point.
Hmm.
So there's kind of that empathy, but you can't quite express it, you know.
Right. And let me ask you about the Facebook fan page. Have you looked into it a lot?
Uh, Not too deeply. I mean, I've seen it. It's more of a thing that kind of comes up with all the announcements. Like I'll get the ping from Kazuha or Hideki about something going on, and then it'll eventually trickle out to that, and then come as kind of the second hit. So, um, yeah, sorry to say, I haven't paid too much attention to it.
No, that's okay. It's life. I get it. I mean, why am I asking is because maybe you've been seeing a lot of the video clips that they've been that they've been having for their, albums and for their songs and all the, the fun activities that they do a lot. What do you think about it?
I think I think it's good that they're kind of signal boosting that stuff, but I guess to me, and this is no offense to them at all, it seems it almost seems a little bit redundant when it's like you hear it from say Kazuha or Hideki first, and then it hits that. I mean, I recognize too, uh, or not everybody who's a fan can be friends with them over like Facebook or whoever because there's an upper and outer limit to how many friends you can have. I think it caps out at 5K. Last I checked.
5K. Wow, that's amazing. That's a lot.
It might have gone up, it might have gone down. So don't quote me too hard on that.
No, no, no. It's just social media. I get it. I know the
Yeah.
point. Like for me and her, like I just said, I mean, for the band, the three,
Mm-hmm.
individuals that Kazuha has like the main lead singer as well.
Mm-hmm.
And Kazuha is the one that is doing this promotion a lot. And, she
Yep.
deserves more. And the reason why I am more into this because why I asked her, hey, I'm going to do this show and I love doing this show and I love to do something about it. Like she says, yeah, no problem, do it. But like try to put my name, like if you're like posting it on YouTube, and that's what I'm going to do later on when I'm going to be done with this interview. And yeah, so why my question is because we have a lot of activities and a lot of depressions a lot, and
Yep.
she wants to make us happy a little bit to get to communicate with us, not like where we are right now when we're doing the show. I mean, I appreciate you
Yeah.
coming to my show. Yeah, what I'm like talking about, because it's an entertainment show,
Mm-hmm.
is because when you like I repeat the question, when you like going inside the chatting YouTube or
Yeah.
whatever, and it doesn't matter if we win or lose or whatever, and it matters what we get to see her, we get to talk to her. What
Mm-hmm.
do you think about that? What do you think? What's your reaction about that?
I think it's a good thing because, yeah, like you said, it makes people happy. It's a bit of sunshine poking through the cloud on a rainy day, you know. So yeah, I definitely get the sentiment, and yeah, win or lose, it's still something to look forward to, and whether it's her singing or just kind of a lull point in a live stream and everybody's just kind of shooting the breeze, or yeah, even when she's gaming and you kind of see her fighting and working through it, because we've all been there. I mean, I'm a gamer too, and you said you are, so whether we like to be watched or to watch others, we've all been in those binds.
Right. Right. And especially like she's way far away from me. I mean,
Mhm.
and I would love to visit Tennessee, someday to see her, to see them, play, to see them sing, whatever that they see. I've been going to local bands as well before. And,
Mhm.
and, and I'll tell you a funny story. This is what happened. So I didn't know that there was the hangout.
Yep.
And I just turned on my YouTube on my phone,
Yep.
and I talked a little bit. I was hearing, and people are like looking at me weird, and they tell me what is going on. I said, "Well, my friend is doing this meetup thing on YouTube, and
Mhm.
she has a band called Kazha, and that's her Kazuha." I showed it to them, and like yeah, and my friends are getting prepared to play. And I said, "Man, I forgot. I can't hear nothing." So I had to leave. So I just told her, "All right, I'm in a live band and all that." And I showed the videos and all that, and they starting to like it, like the band
Oh.
and all that. It's called the Sin of Six. I wish that Kazuha someday will come to Colorado,
Mm.
and she will play in one of those events these venues that they play, just because they're like local bands,
Mhm.
in the state. Like, have you been to local bands before, Derek?
Uh, I've been to. I'm sure at some. Or I don't remember the where or the when, but I know I've been. There was. I've been to a few bars when like bands that live nearby play, and yeah, like any other, there you get some that are good, and some that are not. But overall, I think either way, it's a good experience because you got to start somewhere. Sorry, somebody.
No, that's okay. I know. Well, he could say hi to the camera.
She actually, my mother.
Oh, okay. That's okay. Well, tell her I said hi. Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, it's like I said. I mean, I'm sure it took probably a while before Kazuha and Hideki and Fuda got to the points where they are probably doing much that same thing.
Yeah, I know they're like in the bigger step. It's not just like playing in local stuff, right, Derek? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I know she's still trying to get, it was last year and it was for Fight No More. It was like an Oscar or something. It was like this big, huge award, and they always tell her, you won't get that unless you sign with a label. Well, signing with a label, from the sound of it, sounds like a big metaphorical shackle.
Mm-hmm.
I believe a bit more in the go your own way in ventures, and enough of it, and not so much liking the gatekeepers, you know.
Exactly. If
you're gonna do something, do it. Make sure you do it right,
mm-hmm.
and don't let frickin', pardon the language, don't let a bunch of Karens beat you down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no worries. So what would you think of when you are hearing her songs? What does it feel like to you?
Well, I suppose it depends on the song. Like Fight No More, you're kind of gearing up for something. Or you get a song like One Last Smile, and it's a little more somber. When I met them, and it's a bit of a story behind it, she said she wrote that for her grandmother who passed, and when I first met them, my grandmother had just passed away a few months to a year prior. So because she shared that with me, it all kind of tethered that together. So that song's I hear that song and it kind of brings that back up, and it's bittersweet.
Nice. Yeah, I feel it. I feel you, Derek. I mean, like, you know, what we are at and what I am is that when I first met him in 2016, it was kind of like a really good and interesting story. First time going to a convention in North Denver. And yes, and I was cosplaying as usual, anime, and I saw first time Hideki was passing flyers. And you know, he was saying, I have a band and all that. And then I walked by, I bumped into her, and I was like talking to her, and I was like, you have a band? Yeah, we're playing this Saturday. I said, yeah, all right. Hey, I said, you know, I have a friend here with me. You know, I told them, you know what, we should bring her to the bar that you work in. And like, you know, because it's like a dueling piano bar and all that, you know, and
are we talking like, this is just what comes to mind, so pardon the odd reference, but
yeah,
basically like Who Framed Roger Rabbit, you had Donald Duck and Daffy Duck dueling it out.
Yes, but they do it. Yeah, but they do it not like that way.
Obviously.
They do it right now in the Mondering Ray right now. So like right now they like play those Mondering music songs like in the like behind my generation. I mean, because I'm like an 80, I was born in 87, you know, grown up in the 90s. There are some
Mm.
90s that they play to 2000s to like the one they play like the new stuff that
Yeah.
you never seen it in a dueling piano bar playing those songs, and they're like really talented. But like when I
Mm.
said, when I was like telling Kazha, like, you know, would you like to be, I mean, like I said, that we should bring her to, you know, to Howl at the Moon, like, you know, dueling piano bar. You know, maybe she could sing a couple songs, and maybe she could look at it. She could see the entertainers and all that. But you know, like the lady is kind of busy a lot. And when I like
Mm.
saw like that, and I told her, hey, listen, this is my first time here and first time seeing you. Um, if you know, if I see you and you impress me with your songs, I will buy your merchant. I mean, before what I did, I bought a shirt. And then second, I bought her albums. And I said,
Mm.
you did a really good job. And then we became friends. We talked on social media a little bit. I don't know if she had the YouTube thing, I mean, the YouTube event uh, before that or after that. I don't remember. But in 2019, she came here again in Colorado.
Mm.
And I started a welcome video to her when I heard that she's coming to Colorado. And I
Mm.
said, you know what? I'm going to do Journey, Don't Stop Believe It, because she loves that song and she always does it as a cover. And I said, you know what? This is a song for you, Kaza. And she's like looking like, what? Like, you know, like her reaction, she says, I like it. Like, you know, you're doing, yeah. She says, I don't know. Was that a wig that you're wearing or something when you see me when you see me at I said, yeah, that's a wig. I'm bald. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, I just dress up like that. Like, you know, she's giving me suggestions and all that on that.
Mm.
And when I was like talking to her, sometimes like me and you, Derek, or Tommy, or Henry, or Jason, Calvin, or anyone I don't want to mention, you know, like I have to mention names and all that.
Yeah.
We, as a friend, love to sit down and talk to you. Like, you know what I
Mm.
mean? We love to see
Yeah.
you in person. Like, you know what I mean? We love to
Yeah.
chit chat. We love to talk. And like when the like I was going to tell you in 2019 when she was done with the with her, you know, Friday night uh event band, and
Hmm.
I had like a lot of people lining up for buying her merches and all that. And I said, I'm not going to stay there on Friday for like a long line. No way. So I came on Saturday. I said, all right, time to buy some stuff from you. and and it was like, yeah, I got the third album fast. And I said, you know what? I'm going to get the shirt. So the shirt that I'm wearing, if you see it right here.
Yep.
So like, you know, it's in the back right now. I love her logo. So like,
Yep.
you know, I got the shirt. I got a keychain, and
Mm.
then she just came to me. Her and Hideki. Hideki says, "For you." I said, "What?" And Kazuha told me, "No, he's giving you this for free." I said, "For me, I'll accept it." But
Wow.
in tradition and reality, you know, like in my culture, yeah, that's really nice. Is that I have to give something back to you. Like I have to give you a gift too, as well. And
Mm.
the
Equivalent
gift,
exchange,
yes,
so to say.
exactly. Exactly. Like, yeah, they gave me like a really a sticker, like the same drawing in the back of my shirt.
Hmm.
And I was like saying, okay, so if you're giving me, you know, this and you're giving me like mask and all that, I mean, I have a gift planned for her. That's why when I asked her, when I got invited in her birthday, like what we're
Mm.
doing right now. So like, you know,
Right.
but this is like in a show. So
Yeah.
when I was like talking to her and I was explaining and I was like telling her, Kazuha, if you come to Colorado, do you accept gifts? She says, yeah, sure, no problem. I'll accept it. It's the community of the conventions, I don't know what's their policy is that because I know that person quite well. You don't tell me that I do not give them a gift. Like, for example, if I know you, Derek, or you know me as a celebrity, because someday I will be that voice actor in
Mm.
video games and anime. And someday you will know that you're playing my character as as one of the voice acting and all that, one of the characters that I'm voicing act and all that, and you're coming to me and you say, Ahmed, what's up, Derek, how are you, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I appreciate people and I love people so much, but I mean, like, offer and gift, it's fine. So that's why I want to like offer her something, a gift that I wanted to give her in her heart. Like, even though I don't know if that mean the one that they sent me is like the recording address is right here. So like,
Mm.
yeah, I still keep their envelopes and all that.
Yeah.
Bless you, bless you.
Sorry about that.
No, that's okay. It's life. So yeah,
Uh,
that's what yeah, that's what I'm like trying to say. Like, your reaction on what do you think when, like you said, you had the breakfast with her? Is it one on one or is it a group kind of thing?
uh, well, it was kind of, well, it was all three of them. I had, do you mind if I go into my own little story?
Yeah,
Or,
you're the guest, man.
all right. Well, back in Detour around that time, I just say that time because let's face it, COVID and this long quarantine has kind of warped my sense of it, or sense of time. Uh, when it happened, I splurged and got the sponsorship, so they were doing this big old breakfast. I'd gotten my food, and sat down, and I saw the three of them, Kazuha, Hideki, and Fuda, coming up, and they were going through too, and I was kind of off to the side, just off the buffet line. After a bit, I think Hideki came up and asked if he could, or if they could, or if he could sit. And I said, sure, please, go ahead. You speak Japanese? No, but to kind of sum it up, I was very nervous and awkward, but they were very kind, very patient, very friendly. And yeah, Hideki and Fuda didn't say as much, but no, they were still very friendly. In fact, what struck up a conversation between us is actually the shirt I'm wearing. Hideki is
Nice,
a fairy tale fan, and he saw
nice.
me wearing the shirt. I was like, oh, yeah, fairy tale, yeah. So that kind of, I'm very nervous. I've never done something live like this, if you can't tell. So the fact that I'm not a bundle of nerves says something there, I think.
No, you're doing good. You're doing good, man. It's not live. This is actually recording right now. This is not live. So like, yeah. So I'm recording it right now. So like, I so what is happening right now is that you told your story and it's really wonderful. Like when you're like talking about a really good celebrity or someone that we know and we like and we love to hear her music as well, and and we're just trying to keep up, like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Like, it's almost a little bit difficult to let go and just let yourself be yourself around normal people, and even more so when there's someone of more notoriety. But even then, Hideki, Fuda, I didn't get that vibe from them at that point. They're, I mean, I can't say as much to Hideki, and that's not to slight him. It's just or Fuda, it's just, that kind of language barrier.
Mm-hmm.
It's harder to get a read, but seeing kind of how they all interact as well, it kind of clues you in. Like Hideki, from the sound of it, is very organized, but as I think we saw during the birthday, he is very much the trickster.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I still show that to people for a quick laugh.
I mean, honestly, I don't have that video. Yeah. I mean, I saw that video. I mean, like that was a good prank
Oh my.
from what happened. It's like, I got shocked. I'm like, what is going on here? Oh my God, man.
And she told me later, because I speak to her, like, I've spoken to her too, and she told me she was expressing how she didn't really catch on, even though Hideki gave her his jacket.
Mm-hmm.
So he was covering his own butt. He was smart enough to do that.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
So it's like smart, but a trickster. No, that's an interesting fellow right there.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, most of the fans, they talk about him a lot, and especially me. I mean, I like to see him all the time, not really having the sad face, always positive, happy, welcome, how you doing, and all that, and like, yeah, give him a high five, and like, shake his hand, give him like a brotherhood hug and whatever. Like, I like the people that are like that, like, and it's been for them like almost 10, 11 years in the United States, correct?
They got going in 2010, and this is 2021, so yeah, about 11 years now.
Like me, I've been here for 11 years right now in America, right now in the United States. Yeah, yeah.
So you all came, or they all came here and got started, or they and you, as I was finishing high school.
Right.
I just say because I'm kind of looking down and thinking,
Yeah.
it's catching up with me. If there goes 10 years, how soon does another 10 go? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Like in 2016, that was like my graduation quarter, my graduation year. And that's when I first met her. And then 2019, went back to school, which is kind of like a thing that I want to do because I want to get into voice acting over and all that fun stuff. And I got into this theater program, and which is, I'm not into theater that much. I'm like into acting and voice acting, but directing and producing, I'll do like my film kind of thing.
Yep.
Like I do most, which is video stuff, and I love to do video a lot. And record and edit and all that stuff. But I wish I had a chance to work with Kazuha with her music video someday. So, but I'm far away from here. Yeah, but I'm far away from here. I mean, like, I don't know if she would accept it or not for me to like to do something here in Colorado with her. But and it's basically, Derek, you need the equipment, and I don't have the equipment. The only thing I have is the software, and that's all I have here.
I have noticed that a lot of voice actors these days usually have their own home setups, and especially it came up because of the COVID thing. But a lot of them will have professional grade little studios right in their house. They can sit, do a little ditty, what have you, and then send it off to the company, and they can do right what they wish right there. So no, I get what you're saying about not having the equipment.
Yeah. Like for like voice acting, voiceover that I have taken a class, I'm using like this adorable mic right there. See that? But I'm changing it. Like, yeah. So like if you hear me.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, see that this is the mic right there that I use a lot for my acting, for like homework and all that. But I'm updating it. I'm getting something that her suggestion. She's telling me use XLR better than the USB. So Kazuha told me that, and I was like, yeah, I mean, why not? But like, let's cut to about me, and this is about Kazuha. So like,
Yeah.
that's what we're here to talk about. Like, yeah.
I get it. I go on tangents too.
No. We're in the same thing. This is only just like a show, and if people like it, that's okay. I know they will like it. So anything you want to say for Kazha and all that, and their band and.
Oh, trouble is, I've kind of said it before too, but you're wonderful people and you're wonderful performers. Don't ever lose being wonderful people, because the greatest treasure I've learned is you have a performer, yes, but a performer who they keep who they are under that. And the way you all are now, I'm not worried about you losing it. No, just please hold on to it because it's wonderful.
Well, anyway,
that was kind of rambly, I know.
No, that's okay. That's okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Derek from the Kazuha fan. Thank you, Derek, for joining me in the show. And basically, let's just thank you so much. No, you thank you for coming by. So anyway, what I'm just trying to say, guys, if you want any information, go to Kazuha fan page on Facebook, and you could find her merchants and all that on her website. So feel free to follow me. It is Ahmed Ojan on YouTube, and follow her too as well on the Kazuha official. So if you see Kazuha official on that page, just click on that, and just type it, and on Google, whatever you could find it on, and you could find everything that you need for Kazuha. Thank you so much for today. Thank you, Derek.
If I may chime in, if to add, if any of those watching are inclined to observe people playing games, they might also check out Oda-chan's streaming.
Correct.
Channel for gaming.
Correct. Thank you so much for that. Anyway, guys, this is Ahmed's Entertainment about Kazha, I believe. Yeah, Kazha band. Yep. And hopefully I'll see you next time when we bring another Kazuha fan. Thank you, Derek.
You're welcome. Have a good night.